Okay, everybody, so time to put more random videos up. People love my random videos, apparently. So, daily drivers. I've had a lot of vehicles for daily drivers. A lot. My obvious favorite was my 21 TRX. It was an amazing fucking daily driver, other than the fact that it was very difficult to park in smaller parking lots in bigger cities. And the average gas mileage was about 11. You could get better if you absolutely babied the piss out of it, which was, even at 70 miles an hour, you could barely get 15 miles per gallon. Some guys can get 17, but they must have been living in an area where it was 70 degrees out and the ground was perfectly flat. Another good daily driver vehicle I had was a Subaru STI. The Turbo Chevy Cobalt did well, but even the Eco Diesel trucks, once they're deleted and tuned, do really well. But the number one daily driver vehicle, I've had two of them now, has been an EcoBoost F-150. I'm not a Ford guy, I'm not an F-150 guy, I'm not a smaller truck guy. I had a, you can see it, I put my fucking seatbelt on, that's gonna be annoying as shit in this video. An African ceiling bird. So I had a crew cab F-150, had like 6-7 inches of lift, had like 37s on it, 3.5 twin turbo, tuned intake, beautiful truck, drove amazing, got 14 miles per gallon, which isn't bad for how big it was. Suspension super soft, so you really couldn't put anything heavy on the back unless you get airbags for it. Now this one is a 2.7 twin turbo EcoBoost. Now this one's only two-wheel drive, extended cab, regular box. It drives like a car. I'm averaging 21 miles per gallon in it, which isn't amazing. I'm getting up to 23 in my diesel Tahoe, but gasoline's cheaper than diesel. Technically requires less maintenance, as it only requires oil changes, and the oil changes cost almost half as much. The only main issue I've had with it is, one, it's a Ford, though I do like the 17 and up Illuminautis. The other issue I have is something's wrong with the Bluetooth in it, so I have to, every couple weeks, I have to go underneath go in the fuse box on the side of the footwell here on the passenger side, and I have to unplug the radio fuse, reset the radio, which resets the Bluetooth. Now I can switch screens here. It's this little gay radio anyway, so in the future here I'm going to do the Sync 3 upgrade and have the big stereo. Everything else is okay. I mean, there's a cracked windshield, the windows are tinted, but other than that, the thing drives amazing because it drives like a fucking car. It's quiet on the interior. This one doesn't have cats on it. They were gone during the engine swap portion of this. This had a motor in it that seized up, and we had to take the motor out and unseize it. So during that time, the cats went bye-bye. So it's straight pipe through the cats. It's tuned, just a baby tune. I gotta spend some more time learning how to do the EcoBoost tuning on the Fords. Then it has a factory resonator. It had a factory muffler, and with the factory muffler, it was super quiet, which was kind of nice. But right now we have a 40 series muffler on here, which sounds good, other than the fact that it's a V6. So I mean, like, listen to this crap. It still doesn't sound that great. So what's going to end up happening here is I'm probably going to get two bullet style resonators or mufflers, and they're going to go up front where the cats used to be, and help get rid of that nasty tin can rattly sound. It'll still sound like a tuner car or a foreign car or a modified V6, no matter what you do. The nice thing is you can hear the turbo spooling behind the vehicle. So when you kind of get on it and let off, you can hear the turbo, woo. So, I mean, So, I mean, that portion, I'm sure people like, you know, and it's not a bad color. It's a weird color because it's copper. You know, I put stock wheels on it, but check this out. Stock wheels with brand new Pirelli Scorpions on them. I paid $400. You go on Marketplace and you look up wheels and tires, aftermarket and stock, for an F-150. They are the cheapest vehicle tires to buy on the market. 8x6s are super expensive to buy. Chevy half-ton wheels and Ram half-ton wheels are typically hard to get for a fair price, but these, stupid cheap. So I'm super excited about this for a daily driver. I'm gonna upgrade the stereo. You know, there it is right there. I'm gonna upgrade the stereo. I'm gonna upgrade the interior a little bit. Now the motor burns oil because it's the original motor that locked up, so the motor can't stand it forever. Now with that being said, it's getting 21 miles per gallon while it does burn a little oil, which means the compression isn't that great, which means maybe I should have been seeing 23, 24. Now with that being said, on my road trip from Wisconsin to Oregon with it, I got up to 27 miles per gallon depending on where I was at. As long as I wasn't in the mountains and I was perfectly flat, it got killer gas mileage. But we're gonna have to do a motor swap on it. I don't know much about the Fords or the Ford engines, so in reality, I kind of want to do a Coyote swap on it, but I'm undecided if do we want to make it four-wheel drive during the swap. Do I leave it two-wheel drive? Do we buy maybe a Mustang? Hold on. You know, do we buy a Mustang with a manual transmission? Make it a Coyote manual truck? I mean, that'd be pretty freaking sweet. It'd be a good way to get a Mustang off the road, you know, but make an F-150 cool at the same time. Because a two-wheel drive F-150 Coyote manual would still get really good gas mileage, because see, like in my Mustang that I had for a short period of time, didn't really like the car that much. It was a 14, kind of ugly body style. But I could get up to 27 on the highway with that. So not sure where we're gonna go, but like I said, as daily drivers go, the EcoBoost F-150 is an amazing daily driver. Because of the turbos, it spools extremely fast, makes it very easy to drive in daily driver traffic. And guess what? Going cross country, going up mountains, hills, bridges, things like that, because of the turbos, you can keep the truck on the power band and it's not super annoying to drive like a Hemi, a Coyote, an LS, an LT. Without the turbos, they're shift, 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 shift. And face it, it's super fucking annoying to deal with a vehicle that shifts all the time, especially when you are trying to have it be comfortable, have it be a daily driver. You guys want to see something cool? Look at this. 61 F250, 67 GTO, 78 or 79 F100. Maybe that's an F200. I think it's an F250. Whatever. Super badass. If you're looking for one of those, the owner is going to sell it or is trying to sell it. It is fucking mint.